Hello and welcome to Newsletter Know-How Session 3. I'm Bree Yardley and I always have been since we've been starting. I'm glad to have everyone here today. I'm just re-recording the first 9 slides because I didn't turn the meeting on to record until I got to the 9th slide. So this is just the first 9 slides recorded the next day. Just as a quick recap, you're here because you want to develop the skills to produce a quality newsletter and also to understand your readers better with a view to being able to sell more books to them. Each Monday at 7:30 we'll have the live Zoom meeting. Just so you know, I will be putting that on the individual week. So when you hop onto Moodle, go to the 4th week for next week's one because the address keeps changing. And then on Thursday, obviously, we have the online discussion group. All the links for everything in all the webinars should be able to be found in your course manual. So if you still can't find something, send me an email. I'm on bree@breeverity.com. So how did you go with the homework? You remember we were looking at templates last week and we were setting up templates and sending out a newsletter if you were able. The other ongoing homework was to have your reader magnet ready for week 4, which can be a short story or novelette, character profiles, maps, deleted scenes, or you can just use the first couple of chapters in your book, copy them into a new document and make it an excerpt. If you need a hand with that, I can help you with that. Send me an email, bree@breeverity.com. So session 3 is going to be about building your welcome sequence. And we're going to be looking at what a welcome sequence is for, what it's actually for, what it actually is, and then of course how to set one up on MailerLite and MailChimp. So to begin with, we need to ask what is it for? Before we even know what it is, we need to know what it's for. And your welcome sequence is part of your non-organic growth marketing strategy. You should have a strategy to bring in both organic and non-organic subscribers, but early in your career, the non-organic subscribers are going to be the ones that grow quickly and your organic ones grow very slowly. As you gain in popularity and get more people on your list, get more sales, more people know about you, they will come in organically. But at the beginning of your career, you really are looking at those non-organic people. So what is the difference between organic and non-organic growth? I did ask this question in the meeting yesterday and got a few answers, a few good answers. But basically, organic growth occurs when someone comes across your website or your sign up in the back of your book and just does it. There's no incentive required for them to do it. They're just interested in learning more about you and your writings. These guys, they're your platinum standard signups and you should be plying them with love. They should be getting first dibs on your sales and first information about things that's happening, special gifts and writings, whatever you can find to give them. They are the ones that are most likely to be purchasing. So they are the ones that you should be spending the most of your love on. Organic growth happens slowly, but the upside is that those subscribers are engaged subscribers. The third nice thing about organic growth is that it's free. You don't have to spend anything except setup time to get these guys on your list. All right, now that opposes non-organic growth, which is when people need something, an incentive to sign up to your list. So that's either your reader magnet, Usually a reader magnet, or they join a contest or something like that. So non-organic growth happens quickly, and especially when you do promos and contests and that kind of thing, your list will grow into the thousands easily. And it can happen in months or even weeks if you put enough promotions together. The problem is that a good number of those guys are going to be time wasters and tire kickers and freebie seekers. And it usually does cost to get people onto your non-organic list. A good giveaway site like Book Sweeps costs around about $50 US to be involved. And you can see from these stats on my own list that my organic subscribers are significantly more engaged than my non-organic. So here's my organic subscribers list. Got an 82% open rate there and 34% odd click-through rate. With my non-organics, I have about half of them open, about 17% click. These are both good rates. Your click rates in general will be 10 to 15%. Your open rates will come in at 30 to 40%. In the main, of course, if you do all your newsletter stuff wonderfully, you'll end up with things that look like this. But as you can see, the organic subscribers are nearly clicking on stuff twice as often as the people who are non-organic subscribers. So the question then becomes, why would anyone waste time getting non-organic subscribers? Why even do it in the first place? Well, there are 3 reasons why you would do it. The first one is it gets them into your sales funnel and gives you the opportunity to convert them to readers. So we've seen the sales funnel in previous sessions. What we want to do is start getting them circling around in here, moving down, buying your books, start talking to other people about them, and then to the point where they're your brand ambassadors down here. The second thing is it gets your name and the genre and themes you work in out into the general public. That's the main purpose of your email list at the early stages of your writing career. It is to let the most people know about you that you can in the shortest possible time. When you start out, your marketing's heavily weighted towards the non-organic because it starts the process moving. Some mailing, growth promos and newsletter swapping services require you to have at least 1,000, if not 2,000, on your list before they'll even look at you. So you need to get those numbers up quickly. And then as time passes, your newsletter list grows to a point where you don't need that much non-organic growth anymore. So then you change your promotion tactics to put more weight on organic signups. So you make sure that the things in the backs of your books and in the front of your books, why not, are pointing to where that person can sign up to your newsletter. And the third thing that you use non-organic readers for is for your ARC team. Because sometimes readers genuinely can't afford to pay for your books, but they might be happy to pay, I use that in inverted commas, in reviews. So they become your street team or your advanced readers or whatever you choose to call them. Now, Amazon's terms forbid you from asking for a review as payment. So you can never say, I'll give you my book if you give me a review. But you certainly can say, here's my book. I'd appreciate a review if you like it and you have the opportunity. So you're asking rather than it being a transaction. But you pick up your ARC team from those non-organic readers, whittle them down to the ones who are genuinely like what you write and who are happy to review, preferably on Amazon because that's where most people put the weight from reviews, and they'll just do it. You send them the book and they will do a review, unless they really hate it, in which case they come back to you and say, I really hated But yes, so that's the third reason you build your street team, your advanced readers from that place.